Welcome to today's battle report between the Astra Militarum and the Death Guard. Who will win? Find out now.
Hey guys, welcome to today's 500 points patrol game between the Death Guard and the Astra Militarum.
Imperial Guard.
You've lost the Guard. Whoever finishes today will get to be called the Guard.
I've got a crown on Crete. If you
Okay, well, you've said that now, they're going to expect that.
like the Burger King.
Okay, he's going to be the Burger King. Anyway, on to my army. I have brought a patrol detachment of Death Guard, leading the force. They're going to be under Mortarian's Anvil as the chosen plague company. Again, we're talking off camera. The ability to heroically intervene with the stratagem that gives you is too good to turn up in a smaller game. Malignant Plaguecaster will be the Warlord. He will have the relic Putrid Periac, which will let him bring an extra psychic power. And once again, once I've successfully manifested a power, I can regain D3 wounds. So hopefully it should make him a little bit harder to kill. With the new disgustingly resilient rules, they should pair up nicely. Then for his Warlord trait, I've given him hulking physique, gives him an extra wound, and he can only be wounded on a 4, 5, or 6. Should be pretty nasty. Then onto my, we'll go on to my elite while we've got him there. He is the Noxious Blight Bringer, and I've given him a relic. So I've given him Fugary's Helm. God, who comes up with these words? And what that does is it adds a 3-inch to his auras. So he has an aura which makes you basically run away more, and he has an aura which lets my units advance and move an extra inch of him. So he should help everyone get up the board this way and make you run that way. Exactly. That's the plan. Then onto my troops. We have a squad of 15 Pox Walkers. I just had a random number of points. I was thinking of dropping a few and bringing another Plague Marine, but there's a few cheeky little stratagems you can use with the Pox Walkers, and I really want to try and show them off on a smaller game. Then I have 6 Plague Marines. Heresy not bringing 7, I know, but you know, Pox Walkers and all. They all have bolt guns, except one of them there is rocking the Blight Launcher. The champion has the Power Fist. So, I mean, against Guard, bolt guns should do some work. And then finally, I have a Hellbrute.
You look like in range using bolt guns to shoot me.
How big do you think this board is?
Yeah, I hope they go first.
Yeah, because they're going to be running away, so it's going to be hard to catch them. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted by the Imperial scumbags, it is disgustingly not resilient. Ooh. My Hellbrute has a multi-melter and he has a Hellbrute Power Fist. He has the ability as well in the new update where he is -1 damage. It's not called disgustingly resilient on this, it's called something different. It's basically a Duty Eternal on Dreadnoughts. And then he also has the ability, well, once he's lost a wound and he's on 7 or less, he gets to re-roll, I believe, wound rolls 1 or hit rolls of 1. He gets to re-roll one of his ones, so it's quite nice. So the more damage he takes, the better he becomes, which is quite
like
enraged. It used to be like Berserk Rage or something, so it's a similar thing to that now. Anyway, that is my 500 points of Death Guard. So we'll be right back and we will find out what Lloyd has brought with the Astra Militarum.
So kicking off my Guard army is my HQ Warlord, but I should have said it's a 500 point patrol detachment, and then on to my HQ.
Didn't even have to edit that in, well done.
So kicking this off, I've got Castellan Creed, the only HQ choice in my honest opinion. He's got a built-in Warlord trait, which is superior tactical training. Tongue tied tonight. Which you can give out 3 orders. And then onto my troops choice, there's 3 10-man squads of guardsmen. Sergeants have las guns and chainswords, las pistols and chainswords. Each got a Vox caster in each squad. And then onto heavy weapons, got a heavy weapons squad with las guns. And I'm sure there's supposed to be an extra model on each one. But
there is.
I kind of lost them.
Is there a tactical reason 2 of them aren't based properly in grade?
Um,
Yes.
I sneezed. and it all fell off.
Guys, we had a power cut where we live. Lloyd was painting in the middle of the night, so we do apologise for 2 unbased. They're grey. I'll kill them as quick as I can so they will not hurt your eyes and you can go and stare at my pretty, pretty smelly Death Guard.
But I promise they will be based by next game.
They better be. I'll beat you. Violently.
Or
Oh, God. Anyway, what's the next thing? The tank. Stop thinking of the beating. You seem to be into that. Okay. The tank. What does the tank do, Lloyd?
Liam and Russ. I spent the CP to give him tank ace, which gives him an extra -1 AP on the turret weapon. So bring that up to AP -3.
Okay. It's the what was the one you picked for it?
Weapon expert.
Okay. Yeah. You can pick quite a range of them, can't you?
Yeah.
And then you pick. Okay. So it's extra AP on the gun turret.
Yeah, -1 AP. So it brings up -3.
Yeah. So that'll push my saves up to a 6-up. Okay, that's pretty nasty. Yeah.
And he's loaded out with 2 heavy bolters and a last cannon. Last gun.
Last cannon.
Last cannon. Yeah. And these are last cannons too, not last guns.
They are, like, well done.
I'm getting good at this.
I wouldn't go that far.
I can Warhammer.
You can something, alright. I don't know if it's Warhammer. Is that it for the army?
Yeah, I could have brought more, but I just want to take it easy on it.
Well, no, you couldn't because you're at 500 points.
Yeah, there's that. And if I lose, it's
Can you just say, I can Warhammer, followed by, I could have brought more. I'm like, well, no, technically you can't, Lloyd.
And if I lose, it's because I'm 2 points
Because you
under.
can't Warhammer.
I'm 2 points under the 500.
Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, we're going to play it as well, guys. We are giving a giveaway of another box of Cultists. We gave one, we sent them off to Patrick, wasn't it? I think that was his name. He received them today. So we are sending off this other box. Now, we are filming this a little bit early this week, so rather than cutting the giveaway short, we're going to say to you, if you're watching this video, just go back to the previous video, which is Space Wolves versus Death Guard. See how we did with 1,000 points, was it?
Yeah.
I think it was 1,000 points of Vilka Fenrika taking on the new Death Guard. And if you put in the comment your favourite Chaos character, we said everything from the Primarch to just a named character like Khan the Betrayer, you said, things like this. And then at the start of next week's video, we will announce a winner and I will get in touch with you and we will send you off a box. I think that's it for today. Just want to point out that we are doing a smaller game. The reason we did this is because during lockdown, everyone's stuck in the house. Not many people have 2,000 point armies. You know, if we lived in the perfect world, we'd all have loads of plastic and we'd have loads of people to play with. Currently, in the UK especially, we can't really do that. Me and Lloyd are quite lucky. So we're going to do a 500 point game. This is more reminiscent of what would happen at home with you guys playing. And even if you don't have the train, guys, boxes, cereal boxes, Tink, I used everything when I started playing Warhammer. So hopefully you enjoy.
These are more intense, aren't
they? They play completely different to 2,000 point games. I like them both in completely different ways.
I feel more lax with 2,000 points. I feel like I got loads there. I can just.
I feel more stressed because I feel like I have a game plan at 2,000 points. In a small game, it's kind of like they're going to punch each other a lot and shoot each other a lot, and it's more of a kill teamy slugfest. So anyway, we hope you enjoy. We will be right back and we'll show you the board, and then we will get this smelly bloodbath underway. Okay guys, so I want to show you the board. As we are playing a patrol game, the board will be a little bit smaller. So what we've done is we've stuck the dice at the side, just to show you where the edges are. So the edge runs along there, and then the other edge just runs along this side up here. And then we'll be removing the dice just to make it a bit more thematic. We are playing in Circle today from the core rulebook. So again, something you guys should have at home, hopefully. And this is a game mode you can play out. So in Circle, there's an objective marker here. One here. One just down here. And one up there. We get to pick a secondary for this game. Lloyd has decided to go with Domination, as it is going to be an objective game. So every time he holds more than half of the objective markers, he will score an additional 4 points. For myself, I want to take something out of the new Death Guard book, so I've gone with Spread the Sickness. Don't know how important it's going to be in this game, but again, I just want to try something a little bit new. And when the Astra Militarum finally get a new book, we will take some of their fancy new secondaries. So we have deployed. I will start with the Death Guard. We've got the Pox Walkers down here with the Malignant Plaguecaster just behind them, staring on that objective. Looking down the heavy weapons team and a squad of guard there. Then we have the Hellbrute in the center of the board. Next to him is the Noxious Blightbringer with his extended aura abilities. Hopefully it should get the movement up the board nice and quick. And then I've got my squad of Plague Marines. Again, looking at possibly going to this objective, maybe flanking around to the center. Then on to the Astra Militarum. We have a squad of Guardsmen here. Next, then we have that scary heavy weapons team. And then we have Castellan Creed just tucked around the corner there with another squad. The third squad over to the corner. And then the Lehman Russ has deployed up in the corner of the board, getting some good line of sight straight down onto the Hell Brute. So we will roll off to see who goes first. I will just steal one of these side dice for here. So that is a 5 for Lloyd. That is a 4 for me. This will be Astra Militarum, turn 1 command phase coming up. Before we begin, guys, just pointing out that Lloyd has a 4 CP to start with the Astra Militarum thanks to Creed's ability there, granting them an additional 2. Myself for the Death Guard, we have 2 CP to start after I gave a relic, to the Blightbringer. Just quick thing for the terrain traits as well. These are all obscuring. And then we've given the trees, if you're firing through any trees, dense. So it's going to be -1 to hit. That's about it for the board. So we will be right back with the Astra Militarum command phase, turn 1. Straight on to the Astra Militarum command phase. Nothing's happening because they don't have a shiny new codex yet. So Lloyd goes up to 5 CP. And we'll be right back after the movement phase. Turn 1. Okay guys, so we are back after the movement phase. The first squad of Guardsmen moved at the board here, staring down the Plague Marines and holding that objective. The heavy weapons team stayed still. The other squad of Guardsmen started moving up and they kept within 6 of Creed so they can use the Voxcaster to cast out his orders across the board. Then we have the other rank of Guardsmen that just moved up there, and then your Lehman Russ just moved under half, was it? So it could fire. So it can fire its guns twice. Now on to the orders. What are we doing?
I'm going to take aim on these, but because they're Cadian special rule, they get the reroll hit rolls of 1. But because they stay stationary and they take aim, you can reroll all
everything. Okay, yeah. So with Cadians, guys, like Lloyd was saying there, they get reroll hit rolls of 1 if they stay still. Yeah. But if you take aim normally gives you reroll hit rolls of 1. But because they already get that, with the infantry keyword, they're going to get to reroll everything, which is pretty nasty, as they only hit on 4s, being Imperial Guard. Sorry, Astra Militarum. And then you've got one more order. Where's that one going?
First rank, second rank on these.
Okay, so first rank, second rank, first rank, second rank, take aim. Cool. Okay, do you know where you're going to start firing, sir?
Yeah, the last cannons.
I'm going to go with the last. Where are they going into?
Hell Brute.
To the Hell Brute. Okay, so we've got 3 shots. These are looking for 4s, re-rolling everything. Okay. So that immediately paid off. They're getting 2 hits, and then these are strength 9. So you are looking for 3s. Okay, so there's 1 there. AP is -3. So let me just check if I get a save on the Hell Brute. So I get a 6 up save with the Hell Brute, which I make, believe it or not. Oh, how do you feel?
Terrible.
The true guard already showing why we're the guard of death. Where are we going next?
I'm going to get a lot of dice.
Get a lot of dice, and we're going to start with this squad, is it? And who are they firing into? Okay, let's grab some dice, and we'll see if the guard can plink some wounds off the true guard, the death guard. Okay, so on to the first squad of Guardsmen. We've got 18 shots with first rank, second rank fire. We're looking for 4s?
4s, yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot of misses.
That is a lot of misses. Guardsmen being Guardsmen. These are strength 3 versus toughness 5, so we are looking for 5s.
That's 2.
2. Okay. Any AP on this?
Nothing.
If I fail these, watch this begin. So I'm sitting for 3 outs, which I failed 1 of. Okay. So unbelievably, I take a wound. I will put it on the back guy. Here. Where are we going next?
Easier. I'd say these ones into your Pox Walkers.
Into the Pox Walkers? Do we know how many have line of sight? Well,
3, 6.
6. Okay, so tell you what, let's have a look what has line of sight in the Pox Walkers. So after checking, we have 12 shots coming in from the Guardsmen over into the Pox Walkers. We are looking for 4s. Pretty good roll. And then these are strength 3 versus the new improved toughness 4. So you are looking for 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, no AP, no. Okay, so they don't get a save, it's 7 up. So it's just my feel no pains. So I'm looking for 6s for the field no pains, which I fail them all. That is 4 dead Pox Walkers. So it's just the Lehman Russ left to fire. The heavy bolters, Lloyd has declared, into the Plague Marines. The last cannon and the top turret, he said we're going into the Hell Brute. So we are starting with the heavy bolters, looking for 4s going into the Plague Marines. Okay, there's a couple of hits there. And then these are strength 5 of a heavy bolter, I believe.
Strength 5, yeah.
Yeah, toughness 5, looking for 4s. That's 2. Any AP in a heavy?
-1. Okay,
so 2 for reps. Don't know what that was. Hey, I'll make them both. Funny that. The Plague Marine's tanking that one. And then we're going on to the last cannon, you said?
Yeah.
And where's that going?
Hell Brute.
Hell Brute. So it's 1 shot. Misses. Okay. And then we're going to go on to the top battle cannon, which will be firing twice because it moved into half range. And you will get to re-roll the hit rolls. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, so how many shots?
D6. 4.
Okay. It's going to get 2 D6s though, isn't it? It's fired twice. So 4 plus... Oh my god. Okay, so this is 9 shots with a shoot twice, firing into the Hell Brute, looking for 4s. These shots will get the extra AP as well, thanks to the tank ace. Okay, let's go. Oh god, that's a lot of hits. That's a lot of hits. What's the strength on this?
Strength is 8.
Okay, toughness is 7 for me, so you are looking for 3s.
That's 3, 5.
5. So the normal AP is 2, but with your tank ace, it's 3. So 5 I'm looking for. 5, this is going to be trouble. 5, 6 up. I fail them all. What's the normal damage?
D3. So
okay, so you're going to -1 from each. So there is 1, that becomes 1.
3.
So no, that becomes 2.
No,
so,
3 in total. 1 plus 2.
Yeah, okay, you're random. okay, let's do that, yeah.
4.
5, 6.
Yeah. 7.
7. I think I only have 8 wounds. Let's double check, because I think I might have to... Oh god, let me just... I think you might have killed him. Let's have a look. 1 wound remaining on the Hell Brute before he even gets to move. Devastating stuff from the Astra Militarum. Is that it for the shooting phase?
I can go again if you want to.
I mean, no, I do not. Okay, so I don't think there's going to be any charges.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so you're not going to score domination until turn 2. So that will end the turn for the Astra Militarum. We will be right back with a very depleted and injured Death Guard turn 1. Okay, so on to the Death Guard command phase turn 1. I'm going to go up to 3 CP. I'm not actually doing anything in my command phase. So we'll be right back after Death Guard movement phase turn 1. Okay, so after the Death Guard movement phase turn 1, thanks to the ability from the Noxious Blightbringer, they added an extra inch to their movement for basically everything around him. So the Plague Marines moved up here to be within 3 of this objective and stare down the Guardsmen. The Blightbringer himself moved up behind the Pox Walkers there, who will be spreading the sickness on this objective, while I remember now. So they will be spreading the sickness, so they can't do anything until the end of the turn. The Malignant Plaguecaster advanced up. He rolled a 5, and with the extra movement from the Blightbringer, he got a nice 11. And then the very, very injured Hell Brute, which doesn't count as a demon engine, so I can't really heal it at the moment, which is a bit annoying, has moved up to try and stay behind cover here, away from that devastating tank, but he still has to deal with a heavy weapons team. So that will end my movement phase. We'll be right back with hopefully a very successful Death Guard psychic phase. So on to the Death Guard psychic phase. We're going to start off with Curse of the Leper onto this squad of guardsmen here. So it needs a 6 to go off. So if it fails that, I'm going to CP that one. So it goes off on a 10. Now every time I manifest a power that is 7 or more successfully, the nearest unit will take a mortal wound at the end of the psychic phase. So they will be taking a mortal wound. Now I need to roll 7d6 for Curse of the Leper. And for every one of these that is higher than your toughness, you will take a mortal wound. So I'm looking for a 4, 5, or 6 because you're toughness 3 currently. So that is only 1 there. That was a really bad roll. So that is 1 more mortal wound on the guardsman. So at the end of that there, you're taking 2 mortal wounds, so 2 are going to die. Clink. Then I'm going to go on to... I think I'm going to go on to Miasma of Pestilence, and I'm going to put that onto the Plague Marines if it goes off. So it goes off there with a 9. Again, 1 mortal wound to the nearest unit, which I think is still those, right? Okay, so they're going to take another mortal wound. And these Plague Marines are now -1 to hit until the next psychic phase. That ends my psychic phase. So we'll be right back with the Death Guard shooting phase, turn 1. Okay, so on to the Death Guard shooting phase, turn 1. We're going to start with the Plague Marines here, firing... we're going to fire everything into the Guardsmen there. So we'll start with the 2 shots from the Blight Launcher. These are looking for 3s.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Is it too late to pop the CP?
No, you want to use take cover, was it?
Yeah, take cover, so go to the ground, +1 to the arms.
I'm a hit. Okay, so I had 1 hit, 1 miss. So what does that take you down to? 4 CP. Okay, so 1 hit, 1 miss. And then the Blight Launcher with a 1 hit is strength 6 versus toughness 3, so looking for 2s. That's a wound. So it's AP -2 with the Blight Launcher, but with take cover, it goes down to AP -1. So what's your normal save?
5+.
Okay, so you're going to need a 6 up, which you fail. That is a dead Guardsman. And now we have 10 shots from the bolt gun. Okay, so 10 shots coming in from the bolt guns into the remaining Guardsmen. Looking for 3s. These are strength 4 versus toughness 3. Looking for 3s. That is 3 there, please. No AP. So just 3 4-ups now then. Thanks for take cover. Which saves you there. It leaves another Guardsman. Okay, so what we're going to shoot at next is... Plasma Pistol is out of range on the Noxious Blightbringer. I need to do some measurements for the Hellbrute's gun, but if not, that'll be the end of shooting as my playcaster advances. So let's see if the Hellbrute's gun's in range. Okay, so the Hellbrute is in range of a few things. We're going to fire into the heavy weapons team because I'm hoping that those Guardsmen are going to run away unless Lloyd spends some CP. So it's 2 shots, looking for 4s. 1 hit, 1 miss. Never mind, it's looking for 3s. I don't know why I thought that. So it's 2 hits, and then these are strength 8 versus toughness 3, so 2s. 2 wounds. AP is 1 billion. So now the damage is D6. So 1 takes 4, and the other one takes 1. So it kills 1 and takes 1 down to how many wounds on those?
1 wound on 1. Yep.
Takes him down to 1 wound. Okay. That ends my shooting, because I don't have any Stormbolters on that guy, unfortunately. I didn't have the points. So, we're going to declare some charges. The Pox Walkers cannot declare a charge as they are performing the action. Okay, so on to the charge phase. The only thing I'm really going to declare there, because the Pox Walkers are performing the action Spread Sickness, is the Plague Marines onto the Guardsmen. Did you want to spend a stratagem?
Yeah, I'm going to go for Vengeance Arcadia.
Okay, and that's going to let you re-roll all your hit rolls against Chaos.
Yep.
For 1 CP. Oh my god. Okay, so the shots coming in from the Guardsmen with Vengeance Arcadia, re-rolling everything. Looking for 6s.
Double shots.
Double shots with a rapid fire. We've included the pistol because it's the same damage. Okay, so it got 3. So the reroll actually got you 3 hits there. Okay, and then these are strength 4 versus
strength 3. I apologize.
Sorry, strength 3 versus toughness 5. It's a shame that Miasma Pestilence didn't work on that. Strength 3 versus toughness 5. So you're looking for 5s. 1. Okay, no AP on this. I make it. Okay, so we are going to declare the charge. 4, 5, 6, 7. We measured it out. A 7 is what I needed. So we're going to pile these in, and we will be right back with the Death Guard fight phase, turn 1. Okay, so after the pile in from the Death Guard, we have 4 that got in range. 3 normal Plague Marines and the champion himself. So we're going to start with the 6 attacks from the Plague Knives. These are looking for 3s. Okay, and then these are strength 4 versus toughness 3, so I'm looking 3s again. They are plague weapons, so I get to reroll the 1s. So that's all of them. These are AP -1, so can you give me that many 6-ups, please? 5 6-ups. They're all dead, right? Is that all of them? Okay, didn't even get on to the Power Fist. So, that ends the fight for the Death Guard. And I will consolidate the 3 inches I can towards the heavy weapons team. And then that will end turn 1 for the Death Guard. There is no scoring because Spread the Sickness is scored at the end of the game. And the primaries aren't scored until turn 2. So we will be right back with turn 2 for the Astra Militarum. Okay, so on to the command phase for the Astra Militarum turn 2. They go up to 4 CP. Nothing fancy happening, so it's just scoring. Currently hold 1 objective marker, which will score them 5 points, not giving them domination. So there is 5 victory points so far. And we will be right back after the movement phase of the Astra Militarum turn 2. Okay, so back with the Astra Militarum movement phase turn 2. Do you want to talk us through what's happened?
Yeah, so basically this squad's moved up a little bit.
Okay.
Shimmied up on the corner. These are stayed still. Creed's moved within 6 of both squads.
Okay.
Tanks moved under half movement.
Okay.
On objective and keep his
keep objective secured.
double shooting.
Yep.
And these advanced up the board.
Okay.
Try and shimmy around onto that objective a bit more.
Okay, try and cause some chaos. Okay, so we're going to go straight into the shooting phase then, if you'd like, because you have no psychers. Issuing your orders. Where are we going?
I'm going to take aim on the last cannons.
Okay, and again, because they're Cadians, going to get to reroll all their hits because they stayed still.
Yep. And then first rank, second rank on these.
Okay. And then they can cast it with their Voxcaster to these remaining guardsmen. What are they going to have?
Advanced.
Oh, is he going to move?
Move. Yep.
Okay, so move on those. So they will be moving again in a moment, so we'll come back and show you that. And then just point out, guys, there was a morale on the heavy weapons team. We did it off camera and they passed. Okay, so let's follow through with the move order, and then we'll get some shooting. Okay, so after the move, they've swung up just here to look down the Pox Walkers and the Hellbrute. Won't be able to fire, but they're trying to move around the board, make the Death Guard have something to think about. They just stayed out of 3-inch engagement range with the stratagem, so unfortunately I can't do anything there. So we're going to go straight into the shooting. Where do you want to start?
I'll go these last cannons.
Okay, and they have the take aim, so they'll be re-rolling all their hits. Where are they firing, sir?
One's going into the Hellbrute.
Okay.
One's going into a Magician.
He is not the closest unit. Here's look at sir. That will be, and he's also a plague caster, not a magician.
Plague Wizard.
Plague Wizard, Wizard of Plagues.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Okay, so do you want to start with the Plague Marine one because they are -1 to hit?
Actually, scrap that idea.
Scrap it.
I'll put them both into the Hellbrute.
Okay, it could be a bit of overkill, but all right. So we are looking for 3s. Both hit, and then these are Strength 9. This is Toughness 7. 1 hit, one wound. AP was 3, right? So a 6 up. Can he survive? Oh my God, he can.
I'm going home.
Can I just point out, has he rolled 2 6s on both single shots each turn? I think he rolled a 6 the first turn, right? Of the last cannon?
He did. And that was 3 shots from it.
Taking it like a champ. Okay, where are we going next? You're in trouble with those Plague Marines now.
I give up.
You got first rank, second rank fire here.
Yeah, these are going to the Pox Walkers.
Everything at the Pox Walkers. Okay, so do you want to count out the dice? Because they're probably all going to get rapid fire as well. Okay, so with first rank, second rank fire, and everything basically being in rapid fire, and the plasma pistol there, which doesn't have rapid, but it gets the extra shot, there's all those. Okay, this could be goodbye, Pox Walkers. I am starting to regret not putting Miasma Pestilence on them now. No, no, I cannot. So, you okay? Yeah, it's a horrible thing, isn't it, when you have too many dice to even pick up. Okay, so these are looking for 4s. Dear God.
I will be right back.
Yeah, I'm editing this out. Guys, we're at a cut back. Look at this roll. That's... Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Well, grab all those dice. And then these are Strength 3. This is Toughness 4 of the new and improved Pox Walkers. Oh, God, they're not new. And they're certainly not new. And they're not improved. So we are looking for 5s now. You threw a dice on the floor. That counts.
That's 5.
That doesn't count.
It counts.
Doesn't count. If it was a 2, it would have counted. Okay, so looking for 5s.
1.
Shut up. That was not...
5.
5? I mean, that was coming after the last roll you did. Okay, so 5. No AP on these?
No.
So I don't get a save. It does mean the Pox Walkers won't die this turn, so I'm looking for 6s. I failed them all. So 5 more die. Lucky they don't have morale. Okay, let's remove the Pox Walkers, and then I feel like this Lehman Russ is going to have some choice target. Okay, so on to the Lehman Russ. Lloyd is pulling his hair out, trying to think where to fire these. So the thing that's happening, guys, is normally killing these Pox Walkers off would be pretty easy now, but if he went with just a heavy bolter, he's going to get 6 shots. the twin heavies. If he misses one of those, there are 6 Pox Walkers remaining. They will not die. So he is thinking now about the battle cannon. So it is overkill, but it needs to be done. But then if he rolls 2 1s for the battle cannon shots, he also messes up. So where's everything going?
Battle cannon to these.
Okay.
Rest into you.
Everything else like that. This is brave. Where do you want to start with?
Go ahead, bolters and
okay, let's start with the playing range. So these are -1 to hit. So you are looking for 5s now, right? The hits on a 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking for 5s. See,
nothing.
No, not rerolling nothing. You had the tank ace ability, which was the extra AP, right? And it moved, unfortunately. So see, if that had happened into the Pox Walkers, anyway, the last cannon, let's see. You get 1 shot from that, right?
Yeah.
Hits. And then wounds. AP is 3, right? So I'll get a 6 up, which I fail. It doesn't matter what you roll for damage because it doesn't carry over, and I've got 1 left with 1 wound. Would have been 2 anyway, which would have actually been taken down to 1 with Disgusting Resilient. So kills a Plague Marine. Okay, now the important stuff. 2 D6 shots as he moved under half range from the battle cannon. Do you want to CP one of those?
Yeah.
Okay. So they can't die. So 5 shots. Okay. 5 shots is it? Yeah. Don't kill yourself just yet. I will be doing that in the next turn. 5 shots, looking for 4s. Okay, that was a pretty decent roll. And then these are strength a lot. Strength 8 or 7?
Strength 8.
Okay, so 2s. All of them. I don't get a save. So what's the damage? It's D6 each, right? Or D3?
D3.
Okay, so -1 Disgusting Resilient. So that is now 1. So let me roll these one at a time. So that's 1. So 1 for the first one, I fail. The second one is a 1, which will be 1 damage, which I fail. And then the last one is a 3, which goes down to a 2, which I actually pass 1 and then fail the other one, so he still dies. So that kills 3 Pox Walkers. Not good for the Imperial Guard there. You still think they're the one true guard?
Yeah.
They're certainly not the guard of shooting, I tell you that right now. So let's remove the casualties. Lloyd's going to have a little cry, a lick of some stratagems, and then I think we'll be right back with the charge phase. Let's see if the guard are brave enough to charge into the face of the Death Guard. Okay, guys, so into the charge phase. Now, let's talk you through what's about to happen, because I can't stop laughing. This is what makes the guardsman. If you pull this off, by the way, I will concede the game. Okay, so the guardsmen need to deal with the Pox Walkers who have objective secured, because otherwise I'm going to score 15 points in my turn. So, the charge is going to come in, but I took Mortarian's ambles. I told Lloyd that I'm going to heroically intervene with everything. So he's okay with that. But then, this is where it gets better. The Contagions of Nurgle means that their toughness will go from toughness 3 to toughness 2. But the Noxious Blightbringer's here, so whereas their attrition test, he minuses 1 to attrition. So when they eventually fail morale, which they probably will, they will not be running on a 1 or 2. They will be running on a 1, 2, or 3. So for this, the camera's shaking, I can't even hold it. For this to work, the guardsmen, I think a legend. These can't do anything because he advanced. These need to charge in. They need to kill 3 Pox Walkers, and then they need to survive everything. So, before you do that, I'm tempted to fire Overwatch as well. You're just declaring the Pox Walkers, so I can't there.
Just the Pox Walkers.
Okay, so here we go. They need a 5.
We got 7.
They got a 7. Okay, let's pile. Are there any other charges? Well, I assume the heavy weapons team aren't charging. Yeah. Okay, let's pile them in, and then we're going to go into the fight phase because I need to do my heroic intervention. So I'm going to do that, just to point out to you guys at home now, at the end of Lloyd's charge. I see what he's trying to do, but I'm still going to get in there. So let's move them in, and we'll see what happens. So after the charge and the long conga line of guardsmen coming around, I will spend a CP with the Mortarian's Anvil stratagem. I will find the name out for you now, and I will declare a unit, and then everything within 3 can heroically intervene. So it will be the Hellbrute, I believe. I think he's going to be in range as well. We're going to check, and then it will be the Malignant Plaguecaster. So let's do that, and then we'll go on to the fight phase. So the stratagem is Relaptic Assault, taking me down to 1 CP remaining. This is what happened after the pile-in. From the guard and the heroic intervention. So again, the guard now are going to be toughness 2 for this. Luckily for Lloyd, the Blightbringer couldn't get in, but his aura is 9 inches, so they're also going to be running away very soon. So we're going to grab some dice. Let's get scouring through the codex to see if there's anything you can do to make the guard melee. We will be right back with the Astra Militarum fight phase turn 2. So on to the fight phase. Managed to get 7 attacks, including the chainsaw, that have to go into the Pox Walkers because that's all that was declared and that's all they are within range of. So 7 attacks, included the chainsaw in there because it doesn't get any AP. Going into the Pox Walkers, looking for 4s. That's a terrible roll.
One.
And then this is strength 3. This is toughness 4. So you're looking for 5s. Which, okay, I don't get a save, believe it or not. So it is just a 6-up, feel no pain, which I failed. That's a dead Pox Walker. So I will take this one from here. Now, well, I get to hit back with everything. So, tell you what, let's grab some dice. We'll start with the Pox Walkers. And then I think we're feeling a bit of hell brutey. And then finally, to finish it off, we're going to have the Malignant Plaguecaster. Okay, so we're on to the Pox Walkers. They're going to get 2 attacks each now, which are going to be hitting on 4s. Which is, unfortunately, 2. Now these are strength 4. This is the newly improved toughness 2 of the guard, thanks to the contagions of Nurgle. So wounding on 2s. That's 2. These are no AP, so you just need your 5-ups. You make one fail one, that is 1 dead guardsman, and then that brings back 1 Pox Walker with 1 wound. So that's quite nice. We're going on to the Hell Brute then before we do that. He has 5 attacks. These are hitting on 3s. A couple of misses. These are strength 12, this is toughness 2. Looking for 2s. Oh, drop one there. This is AP -3, you don't get a save, and they are D6 damage, so that's 2 more dead. Okay. Now we have just got the Plaguecaster. He's got 4 attacks. These are looking for 3s. Okay, so I dropped 2 already. These are strength +3, so 7 versus toughness 2, so 2s. That's 2. The AP on this is -1, so 6s. You fell them both. That is 2 more dead guardsmen. Oh, I needed more dead than that. Okay, fortunately, that is going to end the fight phase. I'm going to add a Pox Walker back. And we're going to go straight into morale. And I've got a funny feeling you've been keeping 2 CP for...
Yeah, they can auto-pass it.
You're going to auto-pass morale. Oh, which, guys, by the looks of it, we need to do some measuring. Might stop me from scoring maximum points. Let's add the Pox Walker in. Let's check for scoring, and we'll be right back. So, at the end of the Astra Militarum turn 2, there's no scoring to be done, as domination is done when Lloyd holds objectives, which will be done in turn 3. We're going to go straight on to the Death Guard command phase. So, on to the Death Guard command phase turn 2. Now, there's some really interesting things happening. So, I got to 2 CP. I'm immediately spending 1 on the Dead Walk again, because currently Lloyd owns this objective with objective secured. So, I need to roll 7d6. That's 6. And for every 3+, it will bring back a Pox Walker. 7 Pox Walkers come back.
Yeah, I quit.
So let's get them added, which unfortunately for Lloyd will mean that I have more troops with objective secured in range of this, which means I will score this objective here, which will score me 5. I will score this objective here, which will score me 10. And I will have more than my opponent, which will score me 15 points. Beautiful stratagems.
Terrible stratagems.
The True Guard.
I need some.
You need a lot of things. Help is one.
No, there's no help for me.
I agree. We will be right back after the movement phase of the Death Guard turn 2. So, after the movement phase of Death Guard, not much happening. The remaining Plague Marines moved up to get within range for a nice, nasty little charge into the heavy weapons team. The Hellbrute stayed in combat along with the Plaguecaster, because he can no longer fall back and cast spells. The new and improved Pox Walkers have piled up, come back at the ground and have stayed in. And then the Noxious Blightbringer has swung around the corner to possibly get a charge off into these guardsmen. So we're going to go straight on to the psychic phase. Okay, so we're going to start with Curse of the Leper. Has to be towards the nearest visible target, which is still these guardsmen. So I'm looking for a 6. It goes off an 8, and they take a mortal wound immediately. So you can remove 1. There's 4 left. Now I roll 7d6, and for every 1 that exceeds your toughness, which by the way now is toughness 2. I just point out, guys, as well, in round 2, my Contagions of Nurgle now have a 3-inch aura. So anything 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be a dead guardsman. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 dead guardsmen, which wipes the squad. Nice. My second power. Oh, I'm just going to get greedy now, I think. I will go with a... I don't know, I'm actually feeling smart, I think. I'm going to go with Putrescent Vitality. To give myself +1 strength, +1 toughness. I'm going to look at putting it on Pox Walkers.
What's the point?
So that when they wound on a 2.
So
it... Oh, that's a peril. So I need to CP that, my last CP, and it goes off. And they will also take a mortal wound. Takes me down to 2 CP. Sorry, 1 CP. Loses Guardsman. And now the Pox Walkers will have Putrescent Vitality on them, which will give them 1 to the strength and 1 to the toughness. That frees up my Hellbrute for some shooting. So let's pick some targets, and we will be right back with the Death Guard shooting phase, turn 2. Okay, so on the shooting phase, we're going to start with the Plague Marines. We're going to throw a crack grenade from the... do I bother throwing a crack grenade? No, do you know what? I'm not going to throw a grenade. I'm just going to fire the bolt guns. So we'll start with the Blight Launcher. 2 shots. Both hit. This is Strength 6. They are normally Toughness 3. They're down to Toughness 2, thanks to the Contagions of Nurgle. So we're looking for 2s. I get them both. These are AP -2. Do you get a save? You don't get a save, do you? Okay. Well, that's 1 dead, and then the second one does 2 damage.
He's dead too.
Kill the second one. Okay. That ends it for the Plague Marines. So, I mean, didn't get to fire my guns. Now, poor me. We will go on to the plasma pistol from the Noxious Blightbringer. She's going to fire everything into the Guardsman. Not going to supercharge. Should have said that. I'm not going to bother. Hits. Doesn't wound. It's not a plague weapon. That's annoying. Okay. Now the Hellbrute. Oh, hello, Mr. Tank. So we are going to fire 2 shots into the Leman Russ. 1 hit, 1 miss. Strength is 8. What's the toughness of a Leman Russ?
8. Not that.
Do I CP it?
No.
Yes. Wounds. AP is -3. Do you get a save?
6 up. Okay,
Oh, my lord. No, it's AP -4 on a melter.
Well, you said 3.
Oh, I take it back. So this is D6. It's 6. Yay! Isn't it great when I forget and then I remember, and your hope is it comes up here and then it gets dashed down there.
Yeah, that always happens.
I think that's most people's favourite part of these videos, seeing your pain and suffering.
I think that's everyone's favourite part.
I know it's my part. That's my favourite. Okay, so the Leman Russ has taken some damage there. That is it for the shooting. He's got a bolt pistol. Has he got one? Yeah, he does. Okay, he's going to fire his bolt pistol. Hit. Wounds. No AP.
AP.
No. Fails. It's another dead guardsman. Okay. Use a CP shell. Okay. That ends the shooting phase. Now we have the charge phase. Pox Walkers are going to declare the guardsman.
That means just Overwatch, isn't it?
You're going to Overwatch? Yeah. Okay, let's grab some dice. Okay, so the final CP being spent on Overwatch from the guardsman. So we got, what's that, 15 shots?
Yep.
Looking for 6s. 1. Doesn't. I'm going to roll out the charge. Oh, I make it. Okay. I'm also going to declare the charge from the Noxious Blightbringer, so I have to leave room for him, which I make it.
CP that.
No. I need to check how far away Creed is, because I think we might have a charge coming in from the Plague Marines.
Way too far away.
Let's do some measuring. Okay, so we have measured out. I need 8 inches with the Plague Marines into Creed.
None. Yes.
It's a 12, I make it.
Don't CP that and try again.
No. So everyone else has finished their charge here. We will be right back. We're going to do some pile-ins, and we'll be right back with the fight phase for the Death Guard. Turn 2. I got a funny feeling this could be the end for the guard. We'll be right back. Okay, so on to the fight phase. We're going to start up here with the Plague Marines. So we'll start with the normal ones, putting their attacks into Creed, looking for 3s. That's it. Oh my god, that's a lot of ones. Okay, and then these are Strength 4 versus, what's Creed's normal toughness?
3.
So it goes down to 2. So he's a strength 4 versus toughness 2, so 2s. Rerolling the 1 because it's a plague weapon. All of them. AP is -1. So you said he has a 5 invulnerable anyway, is it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so how many wounds you got left?
1.
Well, don't worry about it because I've only got 3 power fists coming in now. Looking for 4s. Looking for 2s. No, invulnerables? Nope, he's dead. Dead. Now we'll go on to the Pox Walkers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in range, within half an inch of half an inch. So they're going to get 2 attacks each, so there's another 8. These are looking for 4s. Okay, dropped a few again. Then these are strength now 4, sorry, strength 4 thanks to Petrus and Vitality, but it's toughness 2. That's all of them. Their AP is nothing, so 6s. Fill them all, there's 4 more dead. Also, guess what that means? That's 4 Pox Walkers has just come back to life. I don't even know if I can fit 4 in there. Yeah, no, I've still got room. I've still got room for 4. Okay, so 4 are going to come back. And unfortunately, Lloyd with some clever pulling, and I can't get past my own men, has stopped the Blightbringer from getting in. So, we're going to add the Pox Walkers, and then the guard will get to hit back and do what they do best. Melee. So, the remaining squad of guardsmen trying to survive this, seeing their friends be brought back to life in front of them, and are now clawing at their face. This guy is actually this guy's twin brother, and he's now going to beat him to death with the back of his gun.
It's like being back at the barracks.
It's like being back in Nam. Okay, so we are looking for 4s. Okay, 1. And then you are strength 3 versus toughness 5 of me now. So you're looking for 5s. That's a 4. You failed. Okay. Turns out that is the end of the 5 phase, but I will be consolidating my 3 inches towards that Lehman Raz.
And I will.
And then you're going to do morale. Okay, so you lost 6. Yeah, you lost all of them. So 6. So 1 runs. So let's work this out first. So 1 runs, and now they're below half strength. So normally they'd run a 1 and 2. So you need to roll 3 dice. But thanks to the noxious Blightbringer, they're now running in a 1, 2, or 3. They all run away.
This is devastating.
The last stand. I wonder why Cadia fell. The last stand of the guard. So, like I said, we're just going to consolidate, and Lloyd said he wants to do some shooting with the tank, but I'm going to have a chat with him off camera because I have to edit these videos, and just for your spiteful satisfaction, I've got a pretty funny... I want to say this, Lloyd, okay? I don't want to say it, but you might not be able to win this game.
I won't be able to win. I just want to shoot them with that.
Fine, we'll give it to the people at home. Okay, so we went on to the command phase. Lloyd went up 1 CP, so... I think he's going to spend that on Vengeance for Cadia, funny enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to let him reroll his hit rolls. So he's firing everything from the cannon. I know, guys at home, we're just letting him do this because he's a man-child. Where are you firing?
Last cannon's going into that Hellbrute, and the
okay.
rest is going with it.
Okay, so let's start with the Hellbrute. Let's just get it done. 1 shot. Misses, because he's bracketed. Reroll it, because of Vengeance for Cadia. Hits. Strength is...
9.
Yes. It, does not wound. I just wanted to make you think. Okay, now you've got the 6 shots from the heavy bolters. Reroll everything. It's 5s, you're bracketed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. And then these are strength 5 versus toughness 5. Nothing for 4s. 3. AP and a head bolter.
-1.
-1. I failed 2. Takes him that 1 damage each. It kills a Plague Marine. Yeah, go on, remove it. Why not? And then you have the 2d6 shots on the turret because he didn't move. 7. Looking for 5s.
2.
Rerolling everything.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you did.
I'm not. Okay, and then these are strength a lot versus toughness 5. Looking for 3s. Okay, it's a good roll. What's the AP on this one? Because you've got the extra AP as well.
AP -3.
5 AP -3s. Kind of make some 6-ups. I make 1. I fail that many. What's the damage? So, okay, so the first one is 2, kills a Plague Marine. Second one is 2, kills a Plague Marine. Next one is 1, keeps a Plague Marine alive, and that one finishes him off. So 1 Plague Marine lives after all that.
Yes.
And now I'm pretty sure you could concede at this point.
No.
And that ends the game. I have to edit this video while you get to stay at home crying into your pillow.
What else I do my pillow?
I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay, we will be right back with the end of game chat, and I'm going to go throw up. Okay guys, so welcome to the end of game chat. We know how it goes by now. I say this every video. We point out our most useful unit. Again, not necessarily our worst, just the ones that we got the most use out of and the ones that we got the least use out of. As the winner, the glorious winner, and the true guard, which I think we can both now admit,
is these. They get fight twice. They fought once for me and for you.
Yeah, they did actually. They did fight once for you, and then they thought, hey, those guard, they have dental plan. We don't even have teeth. We don't need dental plans. They join me. So my most useful unit, I will start. I think was Pox Walkers. Perfect for this type of army. Now being toughness 4. And hitting on 4s, they got a really good buff with the update. I think they used to hit on 5s and they're only toughness 3. So
spell you do, you always have.
Oh yeah, I put spell on you.
Yeah, but it adds the toughness.
Yeah, took them up to toughness 5, strength up to strength 4 as well, which meant they wouldn't.
Tactical marine sort of stats.
Yeah, but again, it's the contagion. So it's the contagion ability that was bringing you down. So, and being guardsmen only starting with 3s, going down to 2s. Wouldn't be as effective against marines, but on guardsmen, it's wounding on 2s when they got the 4 strength. So for me, Pox Walkers, loads of them came back. I ended up with only 1 less than I started the game with, and they cost 5 points each. So I'm starting to think it was the right decision in not bringing that Plague Marine. Because at the start, I'm sure many of you were like, oh my god, you should have spent the extra 20 points, brought a Plague Marine.
I wish you had.
After your shooting, your volleys of fire coming in, what did I survive with 3 remaining? So if I hadn't have brought a 4, I would have lost that objective and this game would have still been going. So yeah, they were my most useful. What about yours? What about your most useful?
I'd probably go with the tank, the Ringas. I mean, it didn't kill any units, but probably quite a lot of damage the first turn.
I want to go with this as my most useful. It wasn't that useful, but
everything else died.
I mean,
yeah.
I think I agree. I think came more Creed as well because of the orders. Maybe not making it a tank ace. Lloyd did point that out as we started the game. I was wondering why you hadn't. That would have probably helped.
Oh, the commander, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. My least useful, again, not necessarily a bad unit. It's not a great unit at all. Is the Hell Brute, though it didn't get up the board. He did hang in there at the end, so he did make a couple of clutch saves on the 6s, but he didn't really get to do much. And I think for the points, I could have brought a Malefic Blight Hauler, that's the little one, right? Or I could have brought a Foated Bloat Drone, which I still think is one of the best units in Death Guard. It flies, it does melee, it has auto hitting guns. It's a good unit. What about your least useful?
I have to be personally did the last cannons. Just the rolls every time you rolled 6.
Even with the re-rolls and that, I think that is prime example, guys at home, paint your models because the gods of Warhammer will punish you severely by making you miss everything. I don't think they really did anything.
I hope it's not Slash punishing.
I hope it's Slash punishing me. Have you seen her? The half of her that's a girl anyway. I mean, if you're into the other half, I don't know what you're into after wanting to be beaten earlier. Anyway, that's another story.
I think I corn.
Oh god. I mean, there's kinky and then there's that. Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed it, guys. Like I said, don't forget about the giveaway. I've lost the box of Pox Walkers. Now, don't worry, there's loads of them in this place. There's boxes everywhere. I will pick a winner. Well, we'll pick a winner next week and we'll reach out to you. So your favorite Chaos character, pop them in the comments of last week. You can pop them in this week's video if you want, but if you jump at the last week's video, that's more than likely where we're going to select. So jump at the last week's video, which was the Space Wolves versus the Death Guard. Pop in your favorite character and we will pick one in the week and get them sent out to you. A few things coming up for the channel. I'm working on Custodes.
I'm working on Orcs.
Orcs, shall we make the... I'm actually waiting on a paint delivery, so mine isn't the case of my paint. I need paint. Because, unlike some people...
I'm waiting on a better job to get more models.
Unlike some people, I paint my things.
I paint mine, I just fall asleep extra early.
That's other issues.
The weather's Cool.
It's all the whippings from corn you're getting. They're really tiring you out. Yeah, so we got custodians coming up. So I'm hoping to do a. Let's start with 1,000. I'm hoping to do 1,000 orcs. Because new army for you, 1,000 orcs, 1,000 custodians, and then it's the first time I'm going to be mentioning this. At 500 subs, we'll be doing a 8 army, 500-point knockout tournament in house. Hopefully to get some of you guys that watch down to play with us if COVID goes away. If not, maybe even get some of you to send some armies in if you want them featured. We have 8 armies already, but I'm willing to see what you guys have as well if you want to get your armies on channel. Yeah. Do a little knockout roster, and whichever army wins, I'm announcing it now, we will give away a start collecting box of the winning army. Sounds pretty good. If it's custodians or something, we'll give you the value, £50 of models. Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you like and subscribe to us. And we'll pick a winner next week of the competition, and we will see you next week. Long live Papa Nurgle. Is that your goodbye this week?
Yeah.
These are...
I'm gonna cry.
Not again.